Utah Schools for the Deaf and Blind are celebrating a big milestone for one of their teachers, Bess Dennison, celebrating 40 years of teaching, and she's had quite the career. Bess works with babies from birth until the age of about 3 who have varying degrees of blindness. She helps parents get those kids ready for school through the Parent-Infant program. And this morning, we get to chat with her. Bess Dennison from the Utah School for the Deaf and Blind. Bess, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on 40 years. That's a major milestone.
I know, it's a long time. Doesn't feel like that.
It's gone fast. That means you're in the right field. How did you begin working with children who are visually impaired?
Well, right out of undergraduate school, I worked with an early intervention program, and that's where I became familiar with children who are blind, visually impaired. And a few years later, went to get my master's in the area, and then came straight to Utah after that to coordinate a new grant that was a partnership between Utah State University, Sky High Institute there, and the Utah School for Deaf and Blind. And through that grant, we started the Parent-Infant program. And 4 years after the grant, the Utah State Legislature voted to continue the services, and that program has grown now to serving over 200 babies birth to 3 throughout the state through 17 professionals like myself that live in different parts of the state. To go into the homes and work with those families under the direction of Karen Borg, who is now the director of the Parent-Infant program.
Mm-hmm. That's incredible. So you were there for the creation of the program and have really watched it evolve and develop.
Right. And, a nice side effect from that is through Utah State University, we were able to, over the years, outreach the model program we developed in Utah. And through Utah State University, we've been able to train lots of teachers across the country and help new programs start up. So Utah was a model program.
Right. That's, just incredible. Why is it so important that there is this support, that this support exists for parents and infants with this circumstance?
Well, the severe visual impairment affects development in all areas. So that's kind of a new thing for parents, and they need some and appreciate the support of somebody coming into the home on a regular basis to brainstorm with them, to support them, help them learn about the resources and strategies and materials that would help their little one learn to explore their world and communicate with them and relate with them. And learn to do all the things that babies need to learn to do, like feeding themselves and playing. And so that support's really important.
Right, and it just seems like it's really never too early. You're able to help these kids as young as infants and help them have a successful life and successful, family relationships moving forward. Bess, I could talk to you all morning. We only have about 30 seconds left. You've been doing this for 40 years, and it looks like you're not going anywhere. Do you have any goals for the next 40 years in the profession?
Well, I'm not ready to quit working. I learned too much from families, and I love what I do, and I want to continue to be able to be in those homes and partner with them, and to be able to continue to develop, training materials and help other people around the country start services and improve their services to these children, just as we continue to evolve here in Utah and improve and expand on what we're doing.
Bess Dennison with Utah Schools for the Deaf and Blind. Bess, it was such a pleasure speaking with you this morning. I so appreciate it. For any parents listening who want more information on the Utah Schools for the Deaf and Blind, we'll link those on our website, abc4.com/JMU. Bess, have a great school year. Good luck with all of your good work.
Thank you.